Hey everyone, today I want to start a new format. Even after 15 years of playing drums, there are of course still songs that are a pretty good challenge for me. I like to call these songs master songs. Okay, master songs are songs which feature techniques or elements which are pretty challenging for me currently, but I would love to learn to someday be a master of the drums. My idea with this format is to show you how I try to learn one of these master songs. Therefore, I would like to show you one of the master songs I'm currently working on, which is Free by Straight From a Pass. Straight From a Pass is a post-hardcore punk band from New York, which are active since 2001. The song is featured on the Euthanasia album from 2022, and Free is next to Guillotine, Chest Candy or Need for Things, one of my favorite songs of this whole record. The drummer on this album is Craig Reynolds, which is the drummer for Straight From a Pass since 2016. Craig himself is an influencer too, and hosts the Downbeat podcast, for example, and is very active on several social media platforms. So how did I get to know Straight From a Pass, the band? I saw this band live at the Rock and Park Festival this year. I knew of Craig before and was stoked to see him perform live finally. I didn't really got into the band before, but their set was so incredible that it blew me away. It was by far my highlight of the whole 3-day festival. They played at the indoors arena stage, which catapulted the whole experience in my opinion. The energy on the crowd was super high, the stage presence of the whole band was incredible, and the sound was by far the best at the whole festival in my opinion. After their performance, one song stuck in my head, and it's actually this one. So, before I show you how I butcher the song by myself, I would like to show you how the song is correctly played by Craig himself. He uploaded a drum playthrough of the song on his YouTube channel. I will put a link down in the description. The first thing I want to show you is this way of using cymbal choking. You see how he grabbed his right cymbal? It's called this technique is called cymbal choking to cut off the wash of a crash cymbal or right cymbal. Cymbal chokes are used pretty commonly, I would say, but it's pretty hard to include them into grooves, and I didn't really found any songs which feature this, but luckily this song did. It's actually the first reason I wanted to learn this song. So the second thing. So Craig is playing a pretty hard groove, I would say, on the hi-hat. He is doing groups of 3 with his right hand with hi-hat barks on the third hit. He's not exacting the hi-hat barks, which you would normally do with this kind of playing style, but he's following the guitars and bass anyways, which makes this route very difficult independence-wise. Currently I'm far from playing this groove correctly. The next thing I liked about Craig's playing style is how he transitions from one section to the next with the creative fills he's using. And straight into his cymbal choke. But I think this transition is by far my favorite of the song. You saw how this 4-bar fill aligned perfectly with the groove the guitar played. I just love it.
My job as a New York City police officer is when I put that shield on my chest.
So, a thing you will see a lot of times when I choose master songs, blast beats. Blast beats are awesome in my opinion. They're pretty technical and you need a lot of independence to play them correctly and cleanly. So I try the approach of learning by doing and try to do as many songs with blast beats as possible. At best, the blast beats even have accents on right cymbals or anything else to make it even more difficult to challenge me even more. Well, in this performance he's not really doing this, but you can, when I try to play the song, I try to align my bell hits with the guitar. Like, I show you again.
But I put that shield on my chest.
I hope you get the idea. Yeah, and groovy as fuck, this song. To summarize quickly which techniques I want to learn, I want to improve my simple choking. The blast beat is pretty important for me. The transitions, I want, this time, I'm not really, when I cover songs or learn songs, I am not often play the exact fills they feature on the records, but this time I want to make the exception and try to learn every fill that Craig plays note by note. And of course the independence groove of the first verse I mentioned you with the free cymbal, with the free hi-hat hits. Now you know one of the songs I'm currently working on, and let's see how long it would take me to master the song. Peace out.